Hello everyone, my name is Charlie Gill and I work at SAP. In this video, I will walk you through the steps necessary to create a schema in SAP LT system. Before I show you the steps, I'd like to first explain the purpose of creating a schema in LT and briefly explain the requirements to create a schema. The reason to create a schema in SAP LT is to enable data replication from a source system to HANA through SAP LT. Before creating a schema, the following requirements must be met. First, a database connection from SAP LT to HANA system must be created. Second, a RFC connection from SAP LT to a SAP source system must be created. If the source system is not a SAP system, then the database connection to the source system must be created instead of RFC connection. Last, some services must be activated in SAP LT using the transaction code SICF. The LT system used in this demo is on DBMS 2011 SP2. And the HANA revision is 35. Now, we need to first log in to the SAP LT system using SAP GUI to create a schema. So I'm going to log into the system. Once you log into the system, you will type the transaction code LTR and press enter. It will bring up an IE Internet Explorer, and if the single sign-on is not configured, you need to enter the logon information once again. Once you enter the logon information and click OK, then it will bring a web info application into Internet Explorer with the title Configuration and Monitoring Dashboard for HANA. In this screen, you can create a schema or delete the schema by pressing the button New or Delete. To create a schema, simply click on New button here. And it will bring another screen with the title Create a New Configuration. For configuration name here, you will basically enter your schema name. I'm using Z-test in this exercise. By the way, in this screen, all the field with the red mark is the required field. So this information must be entered at the very minimum to create a schema. The next step is to define the number of transfer jobs. This number of batch job is depending on the number of batch process defined in the SAP LT system. And this is the number of jobs for data replication that you're going to use. Under the connection to source system, you can select either SAP system or non-SAP system depending on the type of the source system. If it is a SAP system, then you select SAP system. If the source system is not SAP system, then you select non-SAP system. As mentioned at the very beginning, the connection between LT and the SAP source system will be a RFC connection. So I will select a RFC destination from here, which the information will coming from SM59 transaction. And if the SAP LT system is going to be connected to multiple HANA system with a one source system, then you will need to mark allow multiple usage here. In this scenario, where there is only one source system, and you will have multiple HANA schema, it will be 1-to-n replication scenario. If the data is coming from only one client in the source system, click on Read from Single Client here. In this exercise, none of them applies. For the connection to HANA system, you will need to provide the connection information of the HANA server. For username, this is basically a database user from the HANA database. And the database user must have enough privileges for data replication. In this exercise, I will simply use system user and enter the password. And for the host name, you will enter the HANA server name. And also you will need to enter the instance number of your HANA system. For table space assignment, this is an option to create a separate table space for logging purpose. And you can define the data class here where the table space is belong to. For replication options, there are 3 options as you see below. One is real time, one is scheduled by interval. You can go by either by days or by hours or by minutes. And the last one is scheduled by time. Once you enter all the information here, schema name, number of batch jobs, RFC connection, the database user ID and password, HANA server name, instance number, and whether it is whether the source system is a SAP or non-SAP system. Once you enter all the information, you click OK. It will create a schema in SAP LT like this. Once you create a schema, you can click on that schema to look at the settings. And as you see, it is 3 jobs are defined out of 10. And if you click on settings, oh, by the way, here you see the RFC connection, the database HANA database username, and then HANA database server name, instance number. You can also see settings here as well. And this schema can be seen from HANA Studio as well. I'm gonna refresh here. So the HANA schema Z test is created here. Through this video, I have demonstrated the steps to create a schema in SAP LT. Thank you.